Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's Susie, aka Queen of Diamonds, and I'm so pleased that you have decided to join me again. Today's video is going to be a movement exercise. So find yourself a nice space that you can move around in freely. If your ground is hard or muddy, you can use a yoga mat or a blanket. And just make sure you've got on some comfortable clothing that you can move freely in. So for today's video, I'd like to share with you something I call the 5 elements exercises. Now these are a series of 5 movement exercises, each inspired by one of the elements: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit or ether, whatever you want to call that. Now, I cannot take credit for these movements. They were taught to me by a lady called Josie Lynch of Flow and Grow Wellness, so please do check her out. And since I learnt these movements, they have become a regular part of my practice, and I just really enjoy them, and I hope that you will too. So we're going to start with the element of earth. So take a nice wide step apart with the legs, and we're going to reach up, inhaling, and pull the arms down, exhaling, bending the knees. And you can repeat each movement as many times as you like. I like to do about 10 for each movement. So in this video, I'm going to demonstrate 10 of each movement. And what you want to feel is that you're dropping down to earth. You're pulling your energy and your breath down to the ground with the movement of the bent legs. The second movement is water. And we're going to take a step out in front of you. Either foot is fine. And we're going to bend the front leg while reaching forward and inhaling and stretching the arms out with the palms up. And as we exhale, we scoop the arms over the head and bring the hands down while straightening the front leg back up. So we inhale, reach forward, exhale, swoop overhead. And you want to imagine that you are cleansing yourself with the energy of water, the flow of water washing over your head and down your body. And I usually repeat this 5 to 10 times on each side. So you can switch legs when you feel you've done enough repetitions. For the third movement, we are going to use the element of fire. So again, we're going to step wide with the legs as we did for the earth element. We're going to bring the arms up above the head with the hands crossed over each other. And we're going to bend both knees. And as we bend down, we are going to sweep the hands apart from one side of the body to the other. So you can choose which way you want to start. I usually start on the left, so I sweep the hands from the left to the right across the body on the inhale. And as we exhale, we straighten back up with the arms crossed the other way. And then repeat going the other way. And I'm going to do this 5 times in each direction. So you'll notice that your hands will naturally cross over in the opposite way as you stand up from each direction. So you might start with the left hand crossed in front of the right, and you'll find that when you finish the movement, your right hand is crossed in front of the left. So you're ready to begin the movement on the other side. And imagine the sweeping power of fire and flames spreading as you do this movement. The fourth movement is the movement air. And again, we're going to step one foot out in front. And we're going to reach forward with the hands, with the palms down this time, inhaling. We turn the hands with palms up, exhaling. We open the arms wide, inhaling, drawing the head back, opening the chest. We exhale, bringing the arms back in front of us, together in a curved position with the head down. Keeping the head down, we inhale, drawing the hands in prayer position to the chest. And then exhaling once more, we straighten up the leg and drop the arms. And we're going to repeat this movement. I'm going to do 5 times on each side. This is a slightly longer movement than the others. So when you've done them on one side, just turn to the other side, place the other foot out in front, and repeat the movements for the same amount of repetitions. Imagine your arms are like wings. You're bringing that expanse of air with your breath and your body movements. When I've done this movement in classes, at this point in the exercises, you'll find that everybody starts to breathe in the same pattern, whereas they weren't before. And it almost seems as if the whole room becomes a kind of lung, breathing together as one and moving as one. And it's a really beautiful sensation. So if you do get the chance to try these movements in a group, then I really encourage you to do so, because you'll notice it's a wonderful feeling. So for the 5th and final element is spirit, or space, or ether, whatever you want to call it. We're going to step with the legs out wide, and we're going to turn to face one direction with the leg bent, and we're going to stretch out our opposite hand to the leg across in front of us with the palm brought forward, almost like a Tai Chi kind of move. Inhaling, and then we bring both hands together to the center as we gradually switch the legs to bend to the other side and reach across to the other side with the opposite hand, exhaling. And we're going to repeat this movement. I'm going to do 5 times on each side. So you inhale, reach across, exhale to the center, inhale, reach across, exhale to the center. And you want to really push that air away when you reach with the hand, really push away and create that feeling of space, that big stretch. And it's a really nice stretch, this one. And when you've finished the same number of repetitions on each side, just stop and pause there. And if you like, you can take a few deep breaths and just enjoy the atmosphere and the feeling that you've created in your body. In this video, I've demonstrated 10 of each repetition, but you can do as many as you like. And I've also done them quite quickly for the purposes of demonstration. In real life, I usually perform them a lot slower and really take my time with the movements. So feel free to go as fast or as slow as you like with these movements. It's all about moving your body to the speed of your breath on the inhales and the exhales. So I tend to breathe quite quickly, so I tend to move quite quickly. But just do them at your own pace. Don't try to adapt your breathing to your body. Rather, adapt the movement to the speed of your breathing so that you can link your body with your breath. And hopefully you will enjoy them as much as I do. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to be notified when I post up new videos. And you can also follow my podcast, Queen of Diamonds UK, for audio versions of my guided meditations. So once again, thank you so much for joining me. I've been Susie, aka Queen of Diamonds, and I hope you have an amazing day.